Hey everybody, and welcome into a new episode of Inside Pitch here at the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. I'm Ben-Frederickson, joined by my colleague Jeff Gordon. Gordo, 5 Cardinals, 5 futures. We'll go rapid fire today. Let's start at the top. Adam-Wainwright, back next year, retires, broadcaster. What's he going to do?
Well, he's obviously capable of coming back and pitching well. He's found the solution physically to, at age 40, get the job done. Does he want to do it? His family, his kids are getting older. His charitable foundation is so busy. You know, as a fan, as a guy that just likes baseball in St. Louis, taking my journalist hat off, and he's a great guy to work with for the media. But I'd say, come on back, Adam, give it one more run, and go out on a better note than this season, Ben-Fred.
I hope he does. He could go out on a high note for himself, but why not go out on a high note for himself and maybe perhaps the team? I hope he's back next year. He sounds undecided, Gordo. How about Yadi or Molina? Now, Yadi has said he wants to come back. The Cardinals have to figure out another one-year deal, I imagine. I think this is pretty certain that he's back.
Yeah, he's not coming off the field unless he's on a gurney. He's going to keep playing. He's just going to keep going. And, you know, the Cardinals don't have a great plan B in place, so why not? He's a great leader. And again, you got a lot of young pitchers. You're still trying to get over the hump, Ben-Fred. He can help with that process.
It sounds like Ivan Herrera is the Cardinals catcher of the future. I don't know what that means for Andrew Kisner, but it does sound like both the Cardinals and Yadi or Molina expect him back. Gets a little trickier now, Gordo. How about Paul DeJong? The Cardinals poked around on some shortstops before the trade deadline, didn't make a move. This was kind of needing to be DeJong's year where he proved that he was the guy at short. Has played good defense again, but the bat has really struggled. What's in the cards for Paul?
Well, he's still got contract term left, so there's a chance that he could ride it out here. But if you're ever going to upgrade at shortstop, this is the winter to do it. We've talked about it before here on the Inside Pitch. A lot of guys could be available free agency or in trade. Some pretty good names, maybe up to a half dozen pretty good shortstops could be in play one way or the other. You just have to look at it. I mean, unfortunately, Paul is who he is now. I mean, the batting average is sunk to the level, I think, that this is the player you have. And can that guy play every day for you? He's one of the areas where you can upgrade at. So I don't know what you do with Paul, but you got to upgrade the position. Maybe
upgrade the middle infield offense, but also keep Paul DeJong and let him be that 7-hole hitter and have a guy who maybe pops off for 25, 30 homers in a season without as much pressure on him. The good teams have those kind of guys. The Cardinals, they don't have enough of them. Gordo, what about Alex Reyes? Now, we know Alex Reyes is going to be back, so that's no question. Closer or starter? I'd like to see him in the rotation. I wish the Cardinals would have got him a shot to start this year. He's going to be at that innings mark where you can argue it either way. Give him a chance in the rotation. He's worked enough, or he hasn't had enough. He's got to do another year in the bullpen. What do you think? Well,
look, relief work is it's a high attrition business. Pitching's a high attrition business. Relievers who play that end of the game role, that's a brutal job. You're going to kill the guy if you leave him in that position. Get him in the rotation, see what he can do, see if he can settle into games. If he's not max effort all the time, if he has better command. Absolutely agree, Ben-Fred. Get him in the rotation. He's too valuable for this team to, frankly, burn out in that relief role because that's what happens to a lot of late-inning guys.
You spend a lot of time letting Carlos Martinez convince everybody he's not a starter anymore, giving him infinite chances. Maybe give Alex Reyes a chance to prove he's a starter. That's what he's supposed to be, and I think he still has a bright future there still. We'll wrap it up with this, Gordo. I do think that Matt Carpenter's career is going to be remembered more fondly than it has been these past couple seasons. I think we both think that the ship has sailed from that. I do not see Matt Carpenter coming back with the Cardinals after his deal expires this season. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, you need a Brad Miller type guy to get in that position who can hit some home runs, play some second base, give you some versatility and some power off the bench. Because going forward with the DH, you're going to want your bench guys to be able to mix into the lineup and play some, give guys a rest. Pinch hitting is not going to be a thing. You're going to be looking for matchups, try to maximize your position players you have. And there's no place for Matt in that role. I mean, he is who he is now.
We'll see how it plays out. Those are our predictions. See if they come true. Keep it followed at stltoday.com for all of our Cardinals coverage. We'll be back next week with another episode of Inside Pitch. For Jeff Gordon, I'm Ben Frederickson. Talk to you next time.